Greetings, my friends. Reform Stoic here, back with another short video for you. I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I figured I would give you a little piece of my mind on the subject of emotions. And all I have to say is that first I want to start with a mental exercise. If you could take a pill that killed your emotions, do you think that that would be something that would help you? Do you think that that would be something that you would do? What reasons do you think it would benefit you to not have emotions? And I see it in a way of physics to, for every action, there's an equal reaction. It's like something happens to you and then it causes you to react. The energy of the thing, here's you, blam. Now, if you don't have emotions, it looks more like this. Wham! Like some Dragon Ball Z type stuff, where just, or just the anime cliche where there's like a little guy and then like some big rock monster like punches him dead in the face and just blam. It just doesn't even do anything. So regular people, boom. Physics, but you taking the pill that removes emotion, wham, defying physics. Something happens to you and there's no reaction. It's like you just swallow up the energy, or you're just not affected. I mean, I think you get the gist of it. Well, my friends, the next analogy I have for you, or metaphor, or thought, experiment, whatever, just think of it like this. Somebody who's obese, starting a weight loss journey. Okay, I've been watching this guy. I won't mention his channel right now, but big guy who's been going through a very slow weight loss journey. He's showing merit of the high carb diet that I've joked about a lot. So I think like if you have a lot of weight to lose, the high carb, low fat thing is something to consider. But anyway, he was saying, he's probably losing like a pound and a half a week. That's decent progress, but it takes a long time. He's having to make sure he religiously watches what he eats in order to achieve that. So it's a path, it's something that takes a long time, a little bit of progress every week, and you have to never lose sight of your long-term goal. And then, after a month goes by, a couple months, few months, 6 months, then you really start to see the progress. So in terms of deadening your emotions, because I don't have a pill for you to take to kill your emotions as a man. I'm somebody who has been emotional in the past. I believe that this community, well, I don't want to say what this community is for my channel. By the way, the majority of whatever my community is, it's being continued on Patreon. No hard feelings if you're not there, but hey, hopefully the feeling's mutual, man. Like, the good stuff's being discussed over there. So, patreon.com/reformstoic. $6 if you want to figure out where my mind's really at these days. But just to kind of give you guys a little something, like, kill your emotions. It's going to take some time. What's going to help you, and just giving you a snippet of the kind of things I've been talking about on Patreon, we basically live in some sort of something that could be likened to like a prison planet or a prison realm. I don't want to be over dramatic with it. I want you to like freak out, like, whoa, we live in a prison realm. Like jump out your window or something. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just that I think the people like in this community, which, it's established that a lot of people from like the black pill have been here. I've kind of been in that place. I don't want to say that you're someone who is emotional. You've gone through a lot. You've experienced bad things. You've experienced mistreatment. You haven't fit in, more or less. you are probably prone to understanding that this life is conducive to suffering. Like there's suffering to be had in this world, especially for you. So you can understand that, this world is conducive to suffering, more or less. And Buddhism is a very non-radical way. There's all kinds of regular people who are Buddhists, right? Well, that's the center of the Buddhist belief, is that life basically is suffering. And detachment is the way. And that's not necessarily like a complicated thing to unpack, but in layman's terms, just you hear all these lame cool guys, like all like the lame cool guy dude bros in high school who probably like got the women you wanted to get. They're like, oh, dude, I don't give a fuck about anything, bro. I don't care about anything, dude. I don't care so much that I don't care that I don't care. There's something to that. You should have a more mature version of it. Keep it to yourself a little bit more. You don't need to say it like that. Collar pops now. And we're leaving the collar popped. But just indifference, man. Indifference. And when you start thinking of your life like a cyberpunk dystopia, I think we've been over this. Like, you live on a prison planet, start kind of like developing your character, I think I even already made this video once, like when I was living in Kodiak. I think I made this like 4 or 5 months ago. Like, life is like a cyberpunk dystopia. Start kind of like crafting your little character and just live it. You don't give a shit about anything because you live in a corrupt world of suffering. Of course, like, you don't have any friends. Of course, you don't have a wife or a girlfriend. Like, of course, people don't like you, bro. You're the main character in a cyberpunk dystopia. Live it. Run with it. Because once you get some momentum going, it's going to take a little bit. It's a fake it till you make it kind of a thing. For the first couple of weeks, you're going to be like, this is stupid. I'm nothing. I'm an idiot. Reformed Stoic's an idiot. Like, there's nothing to this. It's just over and everything sucks. But if you can just keep going, it's like, yes, I live in like a weird cyberpunk dystopia. The world is not right. There's all kinds of problems with the world. Go to my Patreon if you want to know more about where I'm at with that lately. I'm dropping some gems over there. I'm sorry. It's not about the money, guys. It's just, if you want to hear it, you just got to go there. That's just how it is. So I'm sorry. But this is good advice, It's like your emotions are not good for anything. Like, don't offend people with it, Like, if your mom's dog dies, you don't need to be like, I feel nothing. I don't care about Whiskers. Like, what's wrong with you? Whiskers died. It's like, I do not care about Whiskers. Like, you can fake some emotions for when Whiskers dies, but I digress. They don't help you as a man. You can get rid of them. It takes time. It's like a fat guy, no offense, obese guy. It's probably more politically correct. Losing weight, a little bit at a time, progress in the gym. Rome wasn't built in a day. Yes, meditation helps. I feel like affirmations get a bad rap. Like, affirmations are kind of cheesy. I can tell you that, for one, I don't really do them that often, but I do want to do it more. It's just because you know when you're like living your day and then there's like a voice in your head that's like, I'm nothing, like everything's garbage, like why do I even try, life's garbage. That's the kind of stuff that like plays in chuds' heads throughout their day. You need to try to reprogram that, and I've kind of made a video about that at this point. Like, when you live in a more positive headspace for a long time, you will start to change if you can just stick with it. So, a couple of tips I have for affirmations, because I didn't want to make a video entirely about affirmations. There's a lot of people talking about it. It does have kind of a bad rap. It can be kind of cringe and cheesy. But every day, add that to anything. Like, don't just say, I'm good, I'm great, I'm strong, I'm passionate. Be like, I'm getting better every day. I'm getting stronger every day. I continue to be more indifferent every day. and just spam that. Spam that, bro. The weird Archon demon louche suckers around that, like, they'll get so triggered by that. They're gonna try to, like, make you hate yourself, bro. You need to replace that with I get better every day. It's so powerful. It's so powerful, and when you spam it, it's just like, oh man, you're just tapping this accelerator button to just launch you to something so much better. I become more indifferent every day. My emotions die a little bit more every day. I'm getting stronger every day. I'm getting smarter every day. I'm becoming closer to the truth every day. I'm getting closer to the truth every day. I'm understanding more every day. I'm learning more every day. Like, whoever your Fed handler is, like, spying on you through the cameras in your wall, they're gonna just, no, stop it. That's gonna be the Fed punching the wall meme, dude, when you start using those kind of affirmations. And eventually you'll just, it's like riding a bike, man. You're trying to get up on this bike, like, okay, I live in some sort of a weird dystopia. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I don't care what women think about me. You guys, I'm kind of getting at the root of, like, why success with women is so important to men. It's all rooted in validation. Sex is all rooted in validation. You're confused about it because, yeah, you want that feeling, you know, you want the feeling of the sex, but what you really want is the validation. You want other men to know that this woman chose you. Who cares what those men think? Who cares what that woman thinks? Who cares, dude? You don't need anybody's validation. Cyberpunk dystopia. Get up on the bike. I get more indifferent every day. I get better every day. I get stronger every day. I get holier every day. I get more pure every day. Every day, every day, every day. It's every day, bro. It's continuing. It's growing. I'm not just smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm getting smarter every day. It's like you're paving the way for what you're heading to. So those affirmations combined with meditation, combined with realizing you live in some sort of weird matrix, dystopia, cyberpunk, like everything is shit, but you're not negative about it. This isn't the black pill anymore. It's like, oh, everything is shit. So who cares if women don't want me? And who cares if men are like, he doesn't get laid? Who cares? Who cares? By the way, I'm saying this for you. I'm not saying this for me. I'm trying to give advice to people. I'm fine. I'm doing better than ever. And by the way, once you, like, become, and I'm always selling the strong silent type, go on a freaking marathon of Chuck Norris movies and Steven Seagal movies and maybe like Howdy Pilgrims, whoever that guy is, like Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. You need to just embody that. Like I said, in all those movies with what's that other guy who was in Death Wish? This is a recurring theme on my channel. I'm just Charles Bronson. Sometimes I'm bad with names. Charles Bronson movies, you know, the main character, Chuck Norris or Charles Bronson in those movies. Sometimes it could be Arnold Schwarzenegger. He shows up. He has this kind of like deadpan face. And then, you know, there's always a scene where, like, he's at a bar by himself and he's like, what's up with this guy? Hey, you new in town, buddy? And then he, like, throws somebody through a table. You know, you kind of look like you're pissed off, but you're also indifferent. You're minding your own business. And in those movies, there's always some girl who's like, hey, mister, you don't talk much, do you? Whatever. It's like, oh, well, and, like, the girl kind of just gravitates towards this guy. And he's like, all right, well, I'm going to go. I guess you can come with me if you want or whatever. And, like, dude, that's how it is, man. That's what a man is meant to be. Goku is what a man is meant to be. I feel like that answers the question of, like, oh, like, how can you be an ascetic? You know, how can you follow Christianity and be a warrior? How does that make sense? I feel like Goku is the archetype of how a man is supposed to be, but it's a cartoon. So then I feel like Chuck Norris movies are, like, a little bit of a less esoteric, just kind of easier to understand on a surface level archetype of what a man is supposed to be. You don't need anybody's approval. You don't need friends. You don't need a woman. At some point, a woman might just realize that you're more of a man than everybody else, and she'll just gravitate towards you. But when you complain about it, it's like, but I'm more of a man than everybody else. Obviously, that doesn't help, dude. And obviously, I've been there. It's just, dude, just be better than people. People don't like you because you are better than people. Chosen ones. Let's get it. Hashtag chosen ones. Beautiful ones. Once you get this energy going, like you'll start to enjoy it, dude. You'll start to enjoy it, and people will get pissed off. You will just start having that kind of like big dick, you know, something that other people don't, energy, and that's part of why I'm not streaming anymore, guys. You know, I mean, I'm not really gonna get into that. I wasn't even really planning on addressing it, but it's whatever. Maybe there will be another era of streams somewhere down the line, but I don't need it, man. I got everything I need. I'm reading a lot lately. Patreon's fire. It's not about the money, but you do got to sign up for the Patreon if you want the content there. So that's it. I'm not trying to market anything to you. I don't care. I got plenty of people there already, and I just don't care. If you want to know what I'm into, that's where you got to go. If not, I wish you guys the best, and you know, I'll make some videos here and there, but I'm on a journey, you guys, and I want you to be on that same journey. If you want to be neurotic, by the way, if you don't know what neuroticism is, make sure to watch like a Jordan Peterson video. Search like Jordan Peterson neuroticism. Jordan Peterson's kind of been labeled like a meme at this point, you know, for ultimately good reasons, but his talks on neuroticism are really important, I think. You gotta know what neuroticism is, and you gotta extinguish it. And I can tell you this much, if you just extinguish your feelings altogether, even if you don't know what neuroticism is, just kill all your emotions, dude. Just kill all your emotions and feelings. You'll get it. You'll get the neuroticism too, dude. It's in there somewhere. It's in there somewhere in your emotions and feelings. Just kill them all, baby. Metallica style. Yeah. Life is good. God bless you, my friends, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.